Good. Alright, so look at what's in my hand. Can you guys tell me what it is? Most of you guys are probably thinking it's just a pen, and it is a pen, but it's not just a pen. I think that this can represent some of the most important parts of our lives, like maybe some of you signed those marriage papers that tied you to the person that you love, or maybe some of you signed those papers that got you your dream house, or maybe some of you did the exam or the work to get the degree for the job you guys have always wanted. And me being 19, I haven't done any of those milestones in my life, but I can say that it still represents a lot of the things that I value most in my life, such as my work, my education, and my art. So, I'll start with saying how it can represent my work. For me, I have been working since I was 15, and then I've had 2 jobs since my junior year of high school. I've been a server for 3 years, and then my second job has bounced around to a lot of different things. I enjoy being a waitress so much because it's really shaped who I am as a person and helped me grow as an individual. I love being able to come into my job every day, and I like being able to meet new people, and it really introduces me to all walks of life, and I really get to see how each and every person is different and how they can all come together to one place and just get along. It's really shaped me as a person because I used to be really shy and anxious in social situations, and obviously I'm still really tough with public speaking and stuff, but when it comes to meeting new people and being stuck with like strangers in a room, especially going to college or something, it's really a lot easier for me to start up a conversation, be able to know someone, and I contribute a lot of that to my waitressing. So I think that this can represent that a lot because week in and week out I've taken hundreds of orders, and it's something I've gotten really accustomed to. And I don't know about you guys, but I can't remember 18 orders at a time, so I think this represents that pretty well. So that was my work, and now I'm going to talk about my education. This can represent my education because I think we can all relate to the hundreds of hours that you put in to get that degree that you really want. I'm a biology major at SMSU, and I'll be starting my sophomore year. I don't know what I'm going to do with that degree just yet, but I'm really excited to just explore all the areas that I can go into and all the careers that are going to be available for me. My first semester last year was really tough for me. It was super stressful, and I was really homesick, and it was really tough for me, and I almost dropped out. I almost went to an easier school because I didn't think I could do it, and I didn't have a lot of confidence in myself. But taking the advice from my mom, I stayed another semester, and it's one of the best decisions I've ever made. I went through so many adventures, and I made so many new friends, and that last semester really just gave me so much confidence in my education and like how I can handle responsibilities and stuff really well. So I'm really glad that I stayed. And getting back to the point, this can represent that because I think we can all go back to those 3 a.m. study sessions trying to cram in every last bit of information the professor taught us that semester. And no matter what you use, note cards, those handmade study guides, rewriting your notes, you're always going to need a pen to get you through it. So that's going to represent my education. And lastly, it can represent my art. Art has always been a really important thing in my life. Ever since I was young, I loved to draw and paint all over the walls, to my mom's joy. I'm sure everybody can relate to that. And then as I went through high school, I took a lot of art classes, and it became something that really grew on me. And it became something really important to my life because when I was stressed out, it would calm me down, and it was something that was always there for me. So it's just something that has always been a hobby of mine. I used to work in a movie theater, and the theater owners once looked at my Instagram and saw my drawings, and they loved them. So they asked me to do a mural in the boys' bathroom, and I spent hours in there just drawing new characters, and now whenever you go to that theater, there's a crowd of characters on the wall that I did, and that's always going to be something really close to me because I'm always going to be a part of that theater now, and I always get to hear people talking about it, so it's something that I'm really proud of. So no matter, I like to do art, like I do henna, I do painting, sculptures, charcoal, but no matter what kind of medium you use, you're always going to need a pen or pencil to do that baseline sketch. So that is why a pen will represent my art, because no matter what you do, you're always going to need it to get you started. So as you can see, this is a pen, but it's not just a pen because it can represent so many things that you value in life and so many important parts. So as I said, I obviously haven't gone through any of those milestone landmarks yet, but I'm really excited to continue on with my life and see what follows the signature of a pen.